We'll talk about the TimeLog feature in the Field Experience module today, which is a pretty cool way for you to record your hours in the Field Experience clinical experience. So first thing you need to do is to log into your LiveText account by using your credentials, your login and password. And when you get to your dashboard where you see all the coursework, the tasks that you have, the reds are the ones that are still not initiated by your instructor, the yellow ones are the ones that your instructor started but did not submit, and the green ones are those that were already submitted by your instructor. So you will go up, click in the tab Field Experience to get to the Field Experience module. This tab will take you to a shared space. That's a space that you will have access, your site host will have access, and your university supervisor will have access. So everybody involved in the placement will be able to open the same space and see the same document. So once you are in your shared space on your Field Experience module page, you will see the information about your placements. Your active placements will appear, and then if you're looking for completed placements, you have to click completed and click search. So click view placement to go to the shared space. And this is the shared space. This is where the place where you will see your assessments in the middle section, the time log on the right side, which is what we will talk about today, and the other sections that will show more information about the placement, the site host information, how to send an email to them, the site, the assessments. Once again, if your program uses self-assessment, you will see an active link for you to complete an evaluation. This is you. You will see the evaluations. There are a link associated with your site host, which will be completed by your site host. In this case, Maria Leite would be the site host, and the education faculty will be the university supervisor. So these evaluations will be completed to you. Just make sure everything is the green link and that you open and check your evaluations once they become available to you. The other part of this shared space is this attachment section that will serve as a storage for documents that you may need to attach to the shared space if you're required to. I don't think we are focusing on it this term. So let's go talk about the time log. And here you see some entries that I had already done, and they were all approved by my supervisors. So make sure you talk to the program coordinators and understand if it's the site host or the supervisor who will approve the hours. Not either one or the other will be able to approve. So to add hours, you click Add Hours. You add a date, the date you completed the hours. So let's say the 18th. I completed 2 hours in a group counseling. Let's do family counseling. A family counseling activity, and I will choose group. You add necessary additional information if it's necessary, and then you click Save. You will see that your entry will appear in the box, in the table, with 2 links, one to edit, so you can go back and change information, or you can just delete and start over. So you can also, you see you don't have the delete options in those entries that were already approved by the supervisors, but you can always click on Edit button, change something. Let's change families to family. That's just to show a little change. Save then you will see a delete button again, and then the need to approve. So your supervisor, if you added uh, an entry that was already approved, your supervisor will have to approve it again. So you can either delete or and create a new entry, or just add it, save, and wait for your supervisor to approve that. So let's log into the supervisor account so you will see what your supervisor will see, which is pretty much the same space, the shared space with your placement information and with the access to your time log. So it can be approved by your supervisor, and then you will see when you're back in your page the green check showing that your entry was approved. So just make sure that either one or the other will approve it. I think in your program it's supposed to be the university supervisor, not the site host, but confirm that before it's time to get the approval from one or the other, that who is going to approve. So once again, the faculty view also has the field experience module. So there's a tab, your supervisor will go to this tab, we'll see all the information for active placements. We'll click view placement details to have access to the shared space. So in the shared space, the supervisor will have the same view, the assessments, and the time log. So you see the two boxes here, they're pending approval. Your supervisor will just go ahead and click approve hours, and your hours will show with the green check marks. So going back to your account, and I apologize for the back and forth, I only have one browser in the computer I'm using to record this video, so I cannot log into to two different accounts with the same browser. So that's why I have to be back and forth logging in again. So view placements again, that's your account. Going back to the field experience, view placement, shared space, you will see that all your entries were approved. So let's say you want to edit or you want to delete one. You click edit. You change back to families. That's to else. Yeah, that's a misspell. That is already. It's already there. So let's delete this one. I'll write it down again. I will create a new entry later. So this is pretty much what the time log is, and then you may want to copy and paste this table to an Excel spreadsheet so you can add your hours gradually throughout the semester, just to make sure at the end you have the right amount of hours required for each field experience. So if you have questions, my email address is mleite, L-E-I-T-E, at coe.ufl.edu. I do not anticipate that you have any problems with this feature, but let me know. Contact me if you have issues, and we'll work together to figure out. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.